I'm 28 years old and predominantly a PC gamer, yet I always find myself coming back to Nintendo games and really having quite the time playing them. I mean, not just old Nintendo games, I'm talking new Nintendo games. And I want to talk about Splatoon, but I also want to talk about how this just highlights my love-hate relationship with Nintendo as a YouTube creator and a Twitch streamer, I guess, because oh my god, Nintendo, why? So let's talk about Splatoon. This is a awesome game. Now, it's light on content. Everybody knows that. I think Nintendo have rushed it out the door. My guess is that they're going to be like, oh yeah, look at all this content we've got coming out at E3 for the game. They've already brought out some bits and pieces of content, but what the game desperately needs is more maps, and it needs more game modes, and it needs, like, I think what they've got at the moment where there's a 2-map rotation every 4 hours, it's a bit much because the games are so quick that you kind of get bored, or like, well, you don't get bored, but you get burnt out on the maps pretty quick. At least I found that happening to myself while I was playing. But you cannot take away from the game itself. It is so fun. And it's a game I want to make videos on. It's a game I want to show off. It's a game I'd like to talk about in more detail. But of course the problem is, Nintendo do not allow me to do that on YouTube. I mean, hell, this video you're watching right now, it's claimed by Nintendo. I get no benefit from making this video. Now, okay, there is a Nintendo Creators Program, which I could join up to, but I'd have to be absolutely insane to agree to that because the terms are ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. Essentially, it would mean a revenue split between myself and the network I'm in, but then also with Nintendo, so what I would be left over with would be absolutely nothing. And here lies the problem. Nintendo are... I'm just going to throw this out there and say that I am a great channel for Nintendo to be on. Because I'm not predominantly a Nintendo guy, okay? Let's say I'm 28 years old. Like I said at the start of this, I'm a PC gamer predominantly. Yet, I am really enjoying games on the Wii U. And the latest of the batch is Splatoon. And I really would like to make a ton of content for this game. And I'd like to make detailed... like overviews, whatever. I'd like to make a lot of stuff on the game, but instead I find myself making this video, which is about my love-hate relationship, and it's love on one respect because I'm really enjoying the games, yet on the other hand, I'm sort of stuck. I can't really do anything with the games. Yeah, sure, I can stream the game, but streaming the game is not the same as producing a YouTube video, which is what I would like to do. Now, there's probably people out there saying, well, why don't you just do that, Sty? Why don't you just make the video? You enjoy the game, make the video. And that's a fine point. But at the end of the day, you have to realise I need to make a living. And I'm not going to sit down for hours and hours on end and produce an edited video on a game of which I'm going to make nothing from. Which I know may sound selfish, guys, but you've got to be realistic. And it is crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I really feel for Nintendo channels out there who have suffered. Well, I say Nintendo channels, but channels that cover Nintendo games a lot, who have really suffered as a result of this Nintendo Creators Program. I mean, I can only hope that somebody from Nintendo does watch this because I really would like to make more content. And I guess there are a load of people like me out there who really would like to make a ton of content on Nintendo games. Yet, because of their archaic approach to YouTube, it's just not viable. It literally is not viable. So I guess going back to the whole idea of the love-hate relationship, like I said, I love Nintendo for the games they've been producing recently. For the games they've been producing recently. And, when I play Splatoon... Well, I say when I played Splatoon today. I mean, what the hell? I enjoy Splatoon. It is great in short blasts. It does need more content, like I said. Hopefully, it will get more content. I'm pretty sure it will. But like, where do I go from there? Like I want to make videos on this game, but I can't. There'll be other Nintendo games that come out that I want to make videos on, but currently I can't. It's just a stupid situation, and like I can only hope that Nintendo do change things as they go forward. There is a shining bit of hope, at least for me in the UK. It would seem that Nintendo have changed their PR approach in the UK, so no longer is it a case of, we will send you a game, but then you must send it back. Excuse me? Now, again, this might sound ridiculous of me to say this, because you guys watching this are like, bloody hell, Star, you're getting a free game. Well, it's not all like that, though, is it? If you send me a game as you're a publisher or a game company, you want me to make videos on your game, you want me to advertise your game, and it's cost you nothing. Yet then you turn around and say, oh, we need the game back, and it's at your cost to send it back to us. That's no way to operate, and that is a very strange way of, well, it's just a strange way of operating, and it's typical Nintendo. There's been loads of videos on this channel where we've bashed Nintendo for the way they operate, what they do. It's not clever, but there are little signs that maybe they are changing. Like, as I say, in the UK now, they offer digital download codes to people. So Splatoon, I now own Splatoon effectively, which is great because it means I can continue playing Splatoon. The only problem is I can't keep making loads of content on Splatoon because it's just going to get claimed by Nintendo. And I guess worst case scenario, could even get copyright strikes against my account, which kind of makes it, well, a little bit risque that I've uploaded this video. And I said risque as well, not risky, because it's risque, as my French friends would say. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Stylo, so this is Unit Lost. I just wanted to make this video just to kind of highlight my... Well, it's a love-hate relationship I've got with Nintendo, where I really want to make videos on their games, but they really hinder that. I mean, they basically make it impossible for me as a, I guess you could use the phrase, professional YouTuber and streamer. It's difficult for me to do that. But Splatoon is quite the game, and I am enjoying it. Just bring out more content, Nintendo. Alright guys, as I said, I've been Stylo, so this is Unit Lost. Subscribe to the channel, like the video if you like the video, and why not leave a comment below? Let me know what you think about Splatoon. Let me know what you think about what I've just said in terms of this love-hate relationship I've got. Alright guys, I'll catch you next time. Toodaloo.